This course was built 26 years ago. We have 2.8 miles of pavement out here, and it was developed for emergency vehicles. We set up our coursework for fire departments because of the type of apparatus that they're driving, and so we want to teach them about weight transfer. That's one of the first exercises that we do, with 5 cones, weaving in and out of those cones, to show them at different speeds what something as simple as 2 miles per hour changes the dynamics of their vehicle. And it's a real learning experience.
I think the toughest part of the course is the serpentine portion of it, where we're weaving in and out of the cones. You know, these trucks with anti-lock brake and automatic traction control systems make it really difficult to make more than one direction change without the truck also fighting against what you're trying to do.
After that, we come up to the skid pad. Skid pad is all about, using your braking system on your vehicle. We show them what straight line braking is at a given speed, and then we'll throw on another 15 miles per hour in these kind of conditions after we flood the skid pad, to show them what 50 miles per hour, what that does, how long it's going to take them on wet pavement on their skid pad to come to a complete stop. Then, ABS braking system, a great tool. You can brake and steer coming to a complete stop all at the same time. And so we do that exercise. It's kind of like accident avoidance. If there's something in the road, I have to avoid, and you want to brake and steer around it, now you know what your vehicle's capable of.
The fire trucks themselves are about 50,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more than that, so it's certainly a different experience than driving a passenger car. You can feel it when you're in the truck. When you're outside the truck and just observing, you can actually see the difference in the braking between that and the squads. So it definitely is different from what most people on the fire department are accustomed to in their daily lives, that's for sure.
Then from there, we go to backing exercise. And with backing, most of our firefighters are very adept when it comes to backing. They come out here, we have them back through a series of turns, then they go into a decreasing radius on a turn. These are all things set up with cones. And then once they do that, we have a couple of gates for them to go through. They continue following the course all the way around up topside. They back in to a space that's measured out to 2 feet. They have to know where the rear ends of these vehicles are, and they come to a complete stop. Matter of trusting your mirrors. From there, we go on to our decision course. And our decision course is set up with a lot of cones, just to give them an avenue to go left or right. And the indicator for them to go left or right, we have 3 lights hanging above board. We go to the green light. So if you get a green light and you trip a sensor when you go in, you'll go left or right. And at the speeds they're going to be going at top end, they have just in excess of 1 second to make a decision. So I talk to them about keeping their scope of vision open so they can not just have to look at the lights or at the cones. They'll see that light in quarter turn.
It's important that we all go through this training at DCTC because you get to stretch your vehicle in a controlled environment, broaden your respect for the truck, whether it's a squad or one of the bigger red trucks. You get to feel the weight transfer. I just can't stress enough how important this is, even just driving down the road, not necessarily to an emergency, but having that respect for the speed and the weight of the truck and the ability that the truck has.
Every vehicle is going to be different, every driver is different. Conditions on our course, because we're in Minnesota, change constantly. As the college tells me, try and keep them upright, will you? But, human nature, things happen, and, but that's the purpose of this course, to teach everybody so those things don't happen when they're going on a call and trying to assist the general public.